Next, let's talk about transferring calls. Let's say we will call Telstra again.
Thanks for calling Telstra VIP.
And I'll just mute the speakerphone. Now, there's a series of icons along the bottom here. You've got hold, add a call, and transfer or conference a call. Now, the hold button is a little pause icon. If we push the hold button, the icon for the call turns red. That means the call is on hold, and the person at the other end will get hold music. Okay, to pick the call up again, we can either pick up the earpiece, we can tap on the icon itself, or we can push the play button again to pick the call back up. If we wanted to add another call in, let's say you wanted to conference two calls together, there's an icon with a plus, which lets you add a second call. We push on this, we can then dial a second person. Okay, and you'll notice off to the right, you'll notice off to the right here, the other call has been put on hold. It's a little red icon in the top right, and the current call is active here. So now we've got two calls going. If we wanted to conference the two of them together, there's an icon with three people, which we push, and we can then pick which calls we want to merge. So on the right here, there's a little arrow which goes up, and that's saying I want to merge this call in with this call. If we push on that, now you can see we've got 09002, which is our test number, and the Telstra phone number, and ourselves all in one call together. Okay, so that's conference calling. Now, if we wanted to simply transfer a call, let's say you had a call come in for a different staff member, you want to transfer it to them. The way to do that is we will call Telstra again. Telstra are really handy for this sort of thing. They don't mind us calling them over and over again. So, down the bottom here, there's a icon with two arrows. This is how you transfer calls. If you press on the icon, it gives you two options, blind and attended. Blind transfer is where the call simply gets sent straight to the person at the other end and their phone starts ringing. That's fine, for example, if you are able to turn around and say to the person sitting next to you, hey, I've got so-and-so on the phone, would you like to talk to them? They say yes, and there's no need to make a second phone call. So if we push blind, that person is now on hold. I can then transfer this call to somewhere else, and that call's gone. Okay, simple as that. Now, if I wanted to speak to the person at the other end before transferring the call, that would be an attended transfer. So we would choose attended. The person's now put on hold. Okay, and let's say we'll call the same number again. And it will ask you,
to enter an echo test.
Do you want to transfer this call?
Everything you...
Okay. Sorry, it talks back to you there. So it'll pop up and say, do you want to transfer the call? So you have a second or two to talk to whoever you're trying to transfer the call to and say, I've got so-and-so on the phone. And then when you're ready, you push OK, and then the call is transferred. It's also called a warm transfer in another way of saying it.